Hunter College is an American public university and one of the constituent organizations of the City University of New York, located in the Lenox Hill neighborhood of Manhattan's Upper East Side. The college grants undergraduate and graduate degrees in over 100 fields of study in 5 schools: the School of Arts and Sciences, the School of Education, the School of Social Work, the Hunter-Bellevue School of Nursing, and the CUNY School of Public Health at Hunter College. Hunter College also administers Hunter College High School and Hunter College Elementary School. Founded in 1870, originally as a women's college, Hunter is one of the oldest public colleges in the United States. The college assumed the location of its main campus on Park Avenue in 1873. Hunter began admitting men into its freshman class in 1964. In 1943, Eleanor Roosevelt dedicated the former home of herself and Franklin Delano Roosevelt to the college, which reopened in 2010 as the Roosevelt House Public Policy Institute at Hunter College. In 2012, a partnership was announced with Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center, with plans to develop a shared health sciences campus on East 74th Street. Hunter has been noted for the diversity of his students, being men and women from 150 countries. Hunter is the only college in the nation whose roster of alumni includes 2 female Nobel laureates in medicine. The Princeton Review has ranked Hunter among the nation's 377 best colleges, and the school is consistently listed as a top producer of Fulbright scholars. History. Founding: Hunter College has its origins in the 19th century movement for normal school training which swept across the United States. Hunter descends from the female normal and high school, organized in New York City in 1870. Founded by Irish immigrant Thomas Hunter, who was president of the school during the first 37 years, it was originally a women's college for training teachers. The school, which was housed in an armory and saddle store at Broadway and East 4th Street in Manhattan, was open to all qualified women, irrespective of race, religion or ethnic background. At the time, most women's colleges had racial or ethno-religious admissions criteria. Created by the New York State Legislature, Hunter was deemed the only approved institution for those seeking to teach in New York City. The school incorporated an elementary and high school for gifted children, where students practiced teaching. In 1887, a kindergarten was established as well. During Thomas Hunter's tenure as president of the school, Hunter became known for its impartiality regarding race, religion, ethnicity, financial or political favoritism. Its pursuit of higher education for women, its high entry requirements, and its rigorous academics. The first female professor at the school, Helen Gray Cohn, was elected to the position in 1899. The college's student population quickly expanded, and the college subsequently moved uptown, in 1873, into a new Gothic structure, now known as Thomas Hunter Hall, on Lexington Avenue between 68th and 69th Streets. The hall was probably designed by the architect Snyder. In 1888 the school was incorporated as a college under the statutes of New York State, with the power to confer the degree of A.B. This led to the separation of the school into 2 camps: the normals, who pursued a 4-year course of study to become licensed teachers, and the academics, who sought non-teaching professions and the Bachelor of Arts degree. After 1902, when the normal course of study was abolished, the academic course became standard across the student body. Expansion. In 1914 the normal college became Hunter College in honor of its first president. At the same time, the college was experiencing a period of great expansion as increasing student enrollments necessitated more space. The college reacted by establishing branches in the boroughs of Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. By 1920, Hunter College had the largest enrollment of women of any municipally financed college in the United States. In 1930, Hunter's Brooklyn campus merged with City College's Brooklyn campus, and the two were spun off to form Brooklyn College. Between 1938 and 1939 the garden at Park Avenue was given up for the construction of the North Building. The expansion also destroyed a large part of the neo-Gothic original structure, fusing them together. Only the back part facing Lexington Avenue between 68th and 69th Street remained from the original building. The late 1930s saw the construction of Hunter College in the Bronx. During the Second World War, Hunter leased the Bronx campus buildings to the United States Navy, who used the facilities to train 95,000 women volunteers for military service as waifs and spas. When the Navy vacated the campus, the site was briefly occupied by the United Nations, which held its first Security Council sessions at the Bronx campus in 1946, giving the school an international profile. In 1943, Eleanor Roosevelt dedicated a townhouse at 47 to 49 East 65th Street in Manhattan to the college. The house had been a home for the future President and First Lady. Today it is known as the Roosevelt House of Public Policy and opened in fall 2010 as an academic center hosting prominent speakers. The CUNY era, Hunter became the women's college of the municipal system, and in the 1950s, when City College became co-educational, Hunter started admitting men to its Bronx campus. In 1964, the Manhattan campus began admitting men also. The Bronx campus subsequently became Lehman College in 1968. In 1968 to 1969, Black and Puerto Rican students struggled to get a department that would teach about their history and experience. These unsupportive students and faculty expressed this demand through building takeovers, rallies, etc. In spring 1969, Hunter College established Black and Puerto Rican Studies. An open admissions policy initiated in 1970 by the City University of New York opened the school's doors to historically underrepresented groups by guaranteeing a college education to any and all who graduated from NYC high schools. Many African Americans, Asian Americans, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, and students from the developing world made their presence felt at Hunter, and even after the end of open admissions still comprise a large part of the school's student body. As a result of this increase in enrollment, Hunter opened new buildings on Lexington Avenue during the early 1980s. In further advancing Puerto Rican studies, Hunter became home to the Centro de Estudios Puerto Rico Plus or Minus O's in 1982. Today, Hunter College is a comprehensive teaching and research institution. Of the more than 20,000 students enrolled at Hunter, nearly 5,000 are enrolled in a graduate program, the most popular of which are education and social work. Although less than 28% of students are the first in their families to attend college, the college maintains its tradition of concern for women's education, with nearly 3 out of 4 students being female. In 2006, Hunter became home to the Bella Abzug Leadership Institute, which will run training programs for young women to build their leadership, public speaking, business and advocacy skills. Princeton Review named the college as one of America's best value colleges in its 2007 guide. In recent years, the college has integrated its undergraduate and graduate programs to successfully make advanced programs in fields such as PhD program, master's program, PhD program, biology and chemistry, biochemistry, master's program along with the highly competitive master's program to which only a select few students may enter based on excellent scholarship and performance, and less than half will earn a master's degree by maintaining a nearly perfect academic record and performing thesis research. Although far from the polar regions, Hunter is a member institution of the University of the Arctic, a network of schools providing education accessible to northern students. Campuses. Main campus. Hunter College is anchored by its main campus at East 68th Street and Lexington Avenue, a modern complex of 3 towers the east, west, and north buildings and Thomas Hunter Hall, all of which are interconnected by skywalks. The college's official street address is 695 Park Avenue, New York, 10065. It claims a Park Avenue address by virtue of the North Building, which stretches from 68th to 69th Streets along Park Avenue. The main campus is situated within walking distance of Central Park, as well as many of New York's most prestigious cultural institutions, including the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Asia Society Museum, and the Frick Collection. The New York City Subway's 68th Street to Hunter College station on the IRT Lexington Avenue line is directly underneath, and serves the entire campus. Adjacent to the staircase to the station, in front of the West Building, sits an iconic Hunter sculpture, a OE Tour created by late Hunter professor and respected artist Tony Smith. The main campus is home to the School of Arts and Sciences and the School of Education. It features numerous facilities that serve not only Hunter, but the surrounding community, and is particularly well known as a center for the arts. The Assembly Hall, which seats more than 2,000, is a major performance site. The Sylvia and Danny Kaye Playhouse, a 675-seat proscenium theater, has over 100,000 visitors annually and hosts over 200 performances each season. The Ida K. Lang Recital Hall is a fully equipped concert space with 148 seats. The Frederick Luer Theater, a 50x 54-foot black box performance space, is the site of most department performances. And the Bertha and Karl Liebsdorf Art Gallery hosts professionally organized art exhibits. Students have access to specialized learning facilities at the main campus, including the Dolciani Mathematics Learning Center, the Leona and Marcy Channin Language Center, and the Physical Sciences Learning Center. A respected research institution, Hunter has numerous research laboratories in the natural and biomedical sciences. These labs accommodate postdocs, PhD students from the CUNY Graduate School, and undergraduate researchers. College sports and recreational programs are served by the Hunter Sportsplex, located below the West Building. Satellite campuses: Hunter has two satellite campuses, the Silberman School of Social Work building, located on 3rd Avenue between East 118th and East 119th Streets, which houses the School of Social Work, the CUNY School of Public Health at Hunter College, and the Brookdale Center on Aging. And the Brookdale campus, located at East 25th Street and 1st Avenue, which houses the Hunter-Bellevue School of Nursing, the Schools of the Health Professions, the Health Professions Library and several research centers and computer labs. The Brookdale campus is the site of the Hunter Dormitory, which is home to over 600 undergraduate and graduate students, as well as a limited number of nurses employed at Belleville Hospital. Prior to the opening of City College's new towers, the Brookdale complex was the City University's only dormitory facility. Other facilities: Hunter College owns and operates property outside of its main campuses, including the MFA Building, Roosevelt House, and the Hunter College campus schools. The MFA Building, located on West 41st Street between 9th and 10th Avenues, is a 12,000-square-foot space that is the site of most BFA and MFA exhibitions. Roosevelt House, located on East 65th Street, is the historic family home of Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt. Hunter's Roosevelt House Public Policy Institute is now located there, honoring the public policy commitments of Franklin and Eleanor Roosevelt. The Hunter campus schools are Hunter College High School and Hunter College Elementary School are publicly funded schools for the intellectually gifted. Located at East 94th Street, the campus schools are among the nation's oldest and largest elementary and secondary schools of their kind. Libraries: Hunter Library collections are housed in the Jacqueline Grennan Wexler Library and the Art Slide Library at East 68th Street, the Health Professions Library at the Brookdale campus, and the Social Work Library at East 79th Street. Together, these libraries hold over 760,000 volumes, more than 2,100 current print periodical subscriptions and approximately 10,000 in electronic format, 1,168,000 microforms, 13,000 videos and music CDs, 250,000 art slides, and 40,000 plus digital images. The CUNY Plus online catalog of university-wide holdings and remote online databases are accessible at all Hunter libraries. Under the guidance of a Presidential Task Force on the Library, created in the fall of 2006, the Wexler Library has undergone several improvements in the areas of facilities, holdings, and services. The library now features wireless capability, a redesigned student lounge and circulation desk, improved lighting, and expanded electronic resources. Additionally, The college has extended library hours, hired more library staff, and instituted a laptop loan program for students. More improvements are planned for the future, as part of an initiative to fully modernize the library. Academics. Profile. Hunter, a fully accredited college, is organized into 4 schools: the School of Arts and Sciences, the School of Education, the School of the Health Professions, and the School of Social Work. The college is highly selective, with an admissions acceptance rate of 25.1%. Hunter students have their choice of 70 programs leading to a BA or BS degree, 10 BA/MA joint degree programs, and 75 graduate programs. They may study within the fields of fine arts, the humanities, the language arts, the sciences, the social sciences, and the applied arts and sciences, as well as in professional areas in accounting, education, health sciences, and nursing. Regardless of area of concentration, all Hunter students are encouraged to have broad exposure to the liberal arts. Hunter was one of the first colleges in the nation to pass a 12-credit curriculum requirement for pluralism and diversity courses. Link not relevant to citation. Hunter has 673 full-time. Over 50% of Hunter's students belong to ethnic minority groups. The class of 2011 represents 60 countries and speaks 59 different languages. 71% of these students were born outside the United States or have at least one foreign-born parent. SAT and high school GPA scores for the entering fall 2012 class of freshmen have an SAT score 25th-75th percentile range of 1090 to 1280, meaning that 75% of students scored higher than 1090 on the SAT and 25% received a score higher than 1280. And high school GPA 25th-75th percentile range of 85% to 92%, meaning that 75% of students had an average higher than an 85% high school GPA and 25% had a high school GPA higher than 92%. Hunter is also known as one of the more affordable schools in the Manhattan area, providing low-cost, yet high-quality education. In 2006, Hunter was listed in Barron's Best Buys in College Education. The only CUNY school to receive such recognition. As a dynamic college, with an energy that makes the campus sizzle. Hunter students graduate from the college with one of the lowest debt loads in the country, and are frequent recipients of prestigious prizes and awards, including Fulbright and Mellon Fellowships. Additionally, they are regularly accepted into graduate programs at the nation's most prestigious universities. Hunter's creative writing program has been ranked number 26 in the nation in graduating authors and poets. Rankings. According to the Best Value Colleges for 2010, a ranking published by the Princeton Review and USA Today, Hunter is the nation's number 2 best value in public colleges. The Princeton Review's 2011 edition of the Best 373 Colleges includes Hunter as one of the best colleges or universities in the United States. Hunter also was cited among the best Northeastern colleges, one of 5 regional guides published by the Princeton Review. The 2011 edition of America's Best Colleges, published by U.S. News & World Report, places the college 8th among public universities in the North in the Best Universities Masters category, and among the 574 public and private institutions in this category, Hunter is in the first tier with a rank of 39. Hunter is third in the nation among master's institutions in the number of students awarded Fulbright grants, according to the October 2009 ranking compiled by the Chronicle of Higher Education. Out of 442 nationally ranked colleges and universities, Hunter is number 2 in the number of women graduates who pursue PhDs and number 9 in the number of minority graduates who pursue PhDs. In a separate study conducted by the National Science Foundation for the period 1999 to 2003, out of 604 institutions of higher education evaluated, Hunter was number 6 in the total number of doctorate recipients earned by undergraduates. In 2009, Hunter along with the U.S. military academia was among only 7 universities nationwide to receive the highest ranking out of 130 colleges and universities evaluated by the American Council of Trustees and Alumni. The ACTA report, What Will They Learn? A report on general education requirements at 100 of the nation's leading colleges and universities, ranks colleges in the first category if the college requires all students to take courses in 6 of 7 academic areas: composition, literature, foreign languages, U.S. government or history, economics, mathematics and natural or physical sciences. Honors programs: Hunter offers several honors programs, including the Macaulay Honors College and the Thomas Hunter Honors Program. The Honors College, a CUNY-wide honors program, supports the undergraduate education of academically gifted students. University scholars benefit from a full tuition scholarship, personalized advising, early registration, access to internships, and study abroad opportunities. All scholars at Hunter are given the choice of either a free dormitory room at the Brookdale campus for 2 years or a yearly stipend. The Thomas Hunter Honors Program offers topical interdisciplinary seminars and academic concentrations designed to meet students' unregistered trademark individual interests. The program is open to outstanding students pursuing a BA and is orchestrated under the supervision of an honors council. It can be combined with, or replace, a formal departmental major-minor. Hunter offers other honors programs, including honors research training programs and departmental honors opportunities. In addition to these honors programs, several honors societies are based at Hunter, including Phi Beta Kappa. A small percentage of Hunter students are invited to join Hunter's new chapter of PBK, which has existed at the college since 1920. Less than 10% of the nation's liberal arts colleges qualify academically for a PBK chapter. Student life, student governance: the Hunter College student body is governed by the Undergraduate Student Government and the Graduate Student Association, both of which offer a wide range of activities and services. Hunter College Model United Nations: Hunter College currently has 2 bodies that participate in Model United Nations conferences. There is the option to participate in conferences as a course in the Department of Political Science under the direction of Professor Pamela Falk, and there is also the option to participate with the United Nations Student Association Club. The Hunter College Model UN course was founded by President Jennifer Raab and Professor Pamela Falk in the spring of 2008. In addition to serving as faculty advisor, Professor Falk teaches international law and serves as UN correspondent for the Security Council for CBS News. Admission to the course is highly competitive and there is a waiting list for students to enroll in the course. The Hunter College Model UN team has partaken in debate at the Global Model United Nations hosted by the United Nations Department of Public Information in Geneva, Oxford University International Model United Nations, Harvard National MUN, National Model United Nations, Columbia University Model Union, and Yale Security Council Simulation. Participants to the course have been honored by the college for their work in expanding diplomacy. Most recently these students have been honored by college with the Amelia Ottinger Award for Excellence in Public Debate. A handful of students who have taken the course have gone on to work for the United Nations after graduation. UNSA is a student-run model union team founded as a club in 1999 and averages about 25 participants from year to year. From 2002 to 2004 UNSA held their own model union conferences for high school students. In January 2003, high school students from New York City, Canada, and India were delegates during the second annual Columbia Model United Nations Conference and Exposition at Hunter College. The conference, joint-sponsored by UNSA and Columbia University Model United Nations, featured Ambassador Luis Alfonso de Alba, representative of Mexico to the UN. The club has accumulated many awards since it was founded. Recently, UNSA has participated at the National Model United Nations conferences held at the UN headquarters in the spring of 2008 and the spring of 2009. Representatives to conferences are chosen based on their merit of participation in simulations and submitted papers. Clubs: Hunter offers approximately 150 clubs that reflect the diverse interests of his student body. These organizations range from the academic to the athletic, and from the religious spiritual to the visual and performing arts. There are even clubs based on specific interests, such as Russian Club, which offers a look at Russian life and culture, and InterVarsity Christian Fellowship, an organization whose vision is to transform students and faculty, renew the campus, and develop world changers. Fraternities and sororities: National Euro Social, Kappa Sigma Euro National Euro International Social Fraternity, Alpha Epsilon Pi Euro International Social Fraternity, Delta Sigma Theta Euro National Social Sorority, Phi Sigma Sigma Euro International Social Fraternity, National Euro Service, Alpha Phi Omega Euro National Co-educational Service Fraternity, Local Euro Social, Alpha Sigma Euro Local Social Sorority, Nu Phi Delta Euro Local Multicultural Social Fraternity, Local Euro Service, Epsilon Sigma Phi Euro Local Multicultural Service Sorority, Zeta Phi Alpha Euro Local Service Sorority, Non-Greek, Gamma Psi Upsilon. A Euro Non-Greek Latina Sorority, Student Media: Hunter College has a campus radio station, WHCS, which once broadcast at 5:90 a.m., but now solely online. The Envoy is the main campus newspaper, published bi-weekly during the academic year. Its literary and art magazine The Élève Tree Review offers opportunities for publication, as well as prose, poetry, drama, and art workshops. Other publications include The Word, Hunter Anonymous, The Westarian, SABOR, Revista de la Academia, The Islamic Times, Political Paradigm, Psych News, Hackle, and Spoof. Athletics: Hunter is a member of the National Collegiate Athletic Association and competes at the Division III level. According to the CUNY website, Hunter offers what is widely considered the premier athletic program in the City University of New York. Current issues: Manhattan Hunter College Science High School. As a partnership with the New York City Department of Education, the Manhattan Hunter College High School for Sciences was opened in 2003 on the campus of the former Martin Luther King Junior High School on the Upper West Side. Unlike Hunter's campus schools, Hunter Science does not require an entrance exam for admission. Notable alumni: Art: Robert Altman, photographer; Jules de Bailly-Naut, artist; Robert Barry, conceptual artist; Daniel Bozhkov, artist; Roy de Carava, artist; Cheryl Donegan, contemporary artist; Omar Fast, artist; Mel Kendrick, artist; Kathleen Cucker, artist; Katerina Lanfranco, artist; Terence Lindell, artist; Robert Morris, artist; Doug Erlson, abstract artist; Paul Pfeiffer, artist; William Poeder, artist; Liz Story, artist; attended; Cora Kelly Ward, artist; business: Leon G. Cooperman, chairman and CEO, Omega Advisors; Louis Frankfurt, chairman and CEO, Coach, Incorporated; Kevin Sheehan, CEO, Norwegian Cruise Line, Entertainment and Sports; Martina Arroyo, opera singer; Ellen Barkin, actress; James Bethia, producer, television executive; Ina Brea, ballroom dance champion; Edward Burns, actor; Bobby Darin, musician, singer, songwriter and actor; Ruby Dee, Emmy-nominated actress and civil rights activist; Van Diesel, actor; Greet de Elites, radio presenter and guitarist; Hugh Downs, television host; Nikolai Fraiture, musician and bassist for The Strokes; Wilson Jermaine Heerdire, Tony Award-winning actor; Jake Ertz, web comedian and actor from collegeama.com; and Jake and Amir, Richard Jenai, comedian; Natasha Leggero, actress comedian; Lil Zark, member of DJ trio The Mishapes; Quinn Marston, singer-songwriter of indie folk; Janet McLaughlin, actress; Julianne Nicholson, actor on Law & Order, Criminal Intent, did not graduate; Rhea Perlman, actress; Judy Reyes, actress; DJ Ricardo, DJ producer; Margarita Roberti, opera singer; Esther Roll, actress; Ron Rothstein, basketball coach; Mirko Savone, actor and voiceover; Jean Stapleton, actress; Nick Valenzi, musician and guitarist for The Strokes; J. Buzz von Ornsteiner, forensic psychologist, television personality, government, politics and social issues; Bella Abzug, congresswoman, women's rights advocate, political activist; Charles Barron, New York City Council member; Keiko Bonk, activist, artist, politician; and highest-ranking elected Green Party member in the United States, Carmen Beecham Syparik, judge, first Hispanic woman named to the New York State Court of Appeals, Robert Davila, president, Gallaudet University and advocate for the rights of the hearing impaired, Martin Garbus, First Amendment attorney, Paula Harper, art historian, Florence Howe, founder of Women's Studies and founder-publisher of the feminist press CUNY, Roger Mano, Maryland politician, Virginia Martinez, Louisiana politician, Sawyer Mentz-Chikoff, law professor who worked on the Uniform Commercial Code. First woman partner of a major law firm. First woman elected president, Association of American Law Schools, Thomas J. Murphy, Jr. Mayor, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 1994–2006, Pauli Murray, first African American woman named an Episcopal priest. Human rights activist. Lawyer and co-founder of NOW Thomas P. Noonan, Jr. Medal of Honor. United States Marine Corps, Vietnam, Antonia Pantoja, Puerto Rican community leader, founder of Boricua College, Thomas S. Popkowitz, professor of curriculum theory, University of Wisconsin-Madison School of Education, Larry Seidlin, Broward County, Florida judge, presided over Anna Nicole Smith's estate, Donna Shalala, United States Secretary of Health and Human Services under Bill Clinton. 10th President of Hunter College, John Taimani, Chief of Police of Miami, Florida, literature, Muhammad Bazi, journalist, Morris Berger, cultural critic, Peter Carey, writer, Colin Channer, writer, musician, co-founder of Calabash International Literary Festival Trust, Joy Davidman, writer, poet, Colette Inez, poet, academic, Guggenheim, Rockefeller, and 2 NEA Fellowships, Martin Grief, writer, publisher, former managing editor of Time Life Books, Ada Louise Huxtable, writer, Pulitzer Prize-winning architectural critic, Audre Lorde, African-American poet, essayist, educator and activist, Paul Marshall, author, MacArthur Fellow Genius Grant, Dos Passos Prize for Literature, Grace Paley, writer, attended, Sylvia Field Porter, economist journalist, former financial editor of the New York Post, Sonia Sanchez, poet, Augusta Huil Seaman, writer, Ned Visney, writer, David Salvage Pulitzer Prize-nominated writer, science and technology, Henrietta Vroom, computer programmer and systems analyst, Patricia Barth, pioneering ophthalmologist, Mildred Cohn, biochemist, National Medal of Science, Mary P. Dolciani, mathematician. Influential in developing the basic modern method used for teaching algebra in the United States, Mildred Dresselhaus, National Medal of Science. Institute professor at MIT. Professor, Physics and Electrical Engineering, Gertrude Lyon, Nobel laureate, Medicine. Biochemist. National Medal of Science. Lemelson MIT Prize. First woman, National Inventors Hall of Fame, Charlotte Friend, virologist. Member, National Academy of Sciences. Discoverer, Friend leukemia virus and Friend erythroleukemia cells, Eric Jarvis, Professor of Neurobiology, Duke University Medical Center, Ali Peters, Professor of Physics, Mathematics, and Business Administration, Duke University, Mina Reese, mathematician. First female president, American Association for the Advancement of Science, Rosalind Yellow, Nobel laureate, Medicine. Medical physicist. National Medal of Science. Albert Lasker Award for Basic Medical Research, notable faculty, Miana Alexander, poet, Peter Carey, an internationally renowned novelist, who has won the Booker Prize twice. LaWanda Cox, historian of slavery and Reconstruction, Roy de Carava, photographer, co-founder in 1963, of the Kamwanj Workshop in New York City. Distinguished Professor of Arts at Hunter, Emil Draitser. Author, Nathan Englander, is the author of For the Relief of Unbearable Urges and the Ministry of Special Cases. He is the recipient of the PEN/Faulkner Malamud Award. Stuart Ewan, historian, author, Norman Finkelstein, American political scientist and author, Helen Frankenthaler, artist, Godfrey Gumbs, physicist, H. Wiley Hitchcock, Musicologist, Eva Hoffman, is a Polish writer whose books include Lost in Translation, A Life in a New Language and After Such Knowledge, Memory, History and the Legacy of the Holocaust. Tina Howe, American playwright, Bo Lorgren, physicist and musicologist, Robert Motherwell, artist, Jan Heller Levi, American poet, Colum McCann, novelist, Leonard Peikoff, Ayn Rand's intellectual heir and founder of the Ayn Rand Institute, taught philosophy at Hunter College for approximately 10 years. Paul Ramirez Jonas, artist, Blake Schwarzenbach, singer-guitarist of Jawbreaker and Jets to Brazil, currently teaches creative writing classes at Hunter. Tom Slay, is the author of 6 volumes of poetry, and is the recipient of numerous literary awards including, most recently, the 2008 Kingsley Tufts Award worth $100,000, Tony Smith, Leo Steinberg, American art historian, John Kennedy Toole, late professor and author of the posthumously published Pulitzer Prize-winning novel A Confederacy of Dunces, Lydia Fowler Woodley, Lady Superintendent of the Normal School, Jacob Weinberg, pianist and composer, Blanche Colton Williams, professor of English literature and head of the English department. References, notes. External links, official website, official athletics website.